Hi everyone, I'm Katrina Zish from Instyle magazine, and I am very excited to welcome you to a special edition of Inside in Style. Today we're going to take you inside the atelier of one of the world's hottest bridal designers. We're talking about the very talented Reem Acra. Reem hails from Lebanon, but she very much considers herself an all-American New York designer located right here in New York City. She's known for her hand-beaded, decadent gowns, lots of embroidery, lots of embellishment, definitely one of the most luxurious bridal designers out there. She makes every bride look and feel like a goddess. Here I am with the one and the only Reem Acra, right here in her Manhattan atelier, and we're going to take a look at some of her gorgeous gowns that are on the racks right here for brides to order and feel beautiful in. So Reem, thank you so much for letting us stop by and say hello.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm excited you are here, and welcome.
Reem, show us some of the dresses that you have right here in your studio and tell us a little bit about them. Of course, we know that you're known for decadence and beautiful embellishments.
Yes, actually decadence would describe a lot of my style, and very royal is the theme of the brand, and everything is about luxury and everything is about hand. The things that one day will never exist anymore, because the hand that is making all these stitches and embroideries will one day disappear.
So these are all handmade?
Everything is handmade. I work very closely with the embroiderers. I design my own stitches, my own style. Every little bead I work on, I'm very particular about my embroideries, and that's the reason these are what they are, is everything is delicate and hand done. There's thousands of stitches, thousands of Swarovski crystals and pearls. Everything is very delicate, and you touch it, you feel it, you know that this is luxury.
It feels special.
Right.
Now, how long does something like that take? I know every dress is different, but to do all of this by hand, what are we talking about in terms of manpower hours?
Well, manpower hours, it's hard to pinpoint how many hours, but I must tell you it's probably hundreds of hours per dress. And imagine how many weddings we have to attain, to make sure not any bride that really wants to be in a Reem Acra, we want to make sure that she's in it. So there's a lot of work and kind of follow up on making sure that every dress is unique in its own way, and every dress has the same kind of quality and embellishment that I've created.
Now, I'm looking at something like this, which is such a fashion-forward wedding gown, but so goddess-like and decadent at the same time. It's beautiful.
You can tell that these dresses are abused because they've been tried on, and this tells me a lot, because this dress is a very modern dress, and it's a dress that has been tried on many times, so it means that this is a dress that the brides are loving. And why? It's because it's really open neckline, it's easy to wear. It's easy to wear, it's fun, it's not that wrinkleable, you know, it's easy to pack.
So if you have a destination wedding, you can pop it in your bag.
Destination wedding, and at the same time later on she can reuse it and use it. Very young.
Now, is there something that you recommend that every bride keeps in mind when she's shopping for a wedding dress?
Absolutely. I think my style is that I advise the brides the right thing. I'm always clear and very straightforward. If I find a bride that is in the wrong dress, I always tell her, you're in the wrong dress. Don't try to be someone else. Always be yourself. It's very important that you are yourself. At your wedding, you don't want to all of a sudden be someone else, or try to put a chignon up when you really never have your hair up. You should have your hair down. If this is the look that you've always had, only have a little bit more oomph to it, or stylize it a bit more. But be yourself. Don't try to wear a big wedding dress when you don't know how to carry it. And feel free to try on a few dresses that you might not think they might be for you. You will never know. This is a modern bride. This is the way to go out today. It's hand draped. There is a lot of hand work, but it's minimal. You cannot tell that this is all done by hand, but it is. Everything is draped by hand, the little Swarovski crystals, all this is done by hand. It's the change of the big ball gown and into a fluffy look, but in a smaller, kind of more refined, modern way.
So, Reem, of course, every bride feels that she needs to have something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue, but this is something new and something blue at the same time.
Yes, so you hit two in one.
Two in one, cross them off. But obviously, I mean, what I just said is obviously a very traditional mantra for brides, but a gown with color is very non-traditional. Tell us about color in wedding dresses.
Well, I've always, for the past 5 years, inject colors in my collections. We try blues, lavender, and each collection has something different. But this time it was the whole dress, and I have few of these. I think it's fabulous. Why not? This is another way of becoming, you know, your own stylist, becoming unique. Why not walk down the aisle with a pale blue dress? It's wedding. It looks like it's a wedding dress. You're not deviating from the traditional, you know, palette. And for me, this is a way of becoming modern. It is traditional. This is an old style from old Hollywood, 1950s, but with a modern twist. Again, this is the way to go today.
Do you have anything that you even are starting to think, maybe in 10 years this will be my thing, my next step?
I think I'm 10 years ahead of the game. I'm way ahead of the game, and by pushing color, I know that eventually it's going to go there. I think out of the box, and whatever I'm doing today is going to become the trend of tomorrow. I strongly believe in it, and here we go.
That's it for this very special weddings edition of Inside in Style. I'm Katrina Zish from Instyle magazine, and we'll see you next week.